Thank you very much for joining us. And where is your child at the moment? Is it with you at home?
Yeah, she's at home, but she's traumatized.
And has she been able to give you a reason why they shot the video in the first place and some of the things that were said in the video? Why did they say those things?
Well, actually, when I spoke, even when the incident occurred, and then we spoke to our daughter, she said they were only joking. Their intent was not to throw it out there into the media, and that they didn't know one of them was secretly recording, and that she recorded, and unfortunately, the video leaked. But you could see from their composure, their reactions, that they themselves were shocked that it leaked. So what it means is that they were joking, youthful exuberance or something. Unfortunate on their part, one of them recorded and then released the video out there. Yes.
Okay. But what do you make of, what is your understanding of the letter? Does it mean that they are not supposed to return to that particular school, or they are not supposed to return to any public school at all?
Well, I am not abreast with GES policies on dismissals, but I want to believe that what I know is that when a student is dismissed, they make copies of the letters to the other schools, so that such a student will not gain admission into any other public school. But and that is where the worry is. That is where the worry is as a parent, because I know I have not read the report that was for, because I want to believe the Director General took his decision based on a report that was submitted to him by the school. So I have not read the report. I don't know the content of the report. But I want to believe that we are, let me say, we are a bit harsh. In as much as we condemn unreservedly the behavior of the student, because no responsible parent would condone what they did.
Right.
And no one would say his daughter or his son should go out there and be insulting elderly people who are old enough to be your father or your grandfather.
Right.
But I think we should have tempered justice, or we should still temper justice with mercy, and then not just throw them out there to the wolves.
Okay.
I think that is where the worry is. If those institutions are, and then they misbehave, and we cannot correct them, we throw them out to the wolves. I think we are in a way also.
So I'm sure you are thinking of what next to do as a parent. What would that be? Would you probably try to seek some redress? How do you intend to, move on with this issue?
Well, we are pleading to media houses like yourself and others who can, quote unquote, drum our issue out there, so that if somebody can help us. But as it stands now, you cannot fight against a force, a storm that is too strong. We can't fight against that storm. But we are only pleading that I'm sure those who took the decision, they are also parents. We are pleading. We are pleading to their conscience that as parents they should relook at the issue and have mercy on these students and allow them to return. I'm sure this alone. In fact, look, when the incident happened and then they called me and I went, my sister cried bitterly, and I could see she had run down.
Yeah.
And it was the same. It was the same with the other students as well. They were traumatized, and we brought them home. It took us weeks before she could gain some confidence.
Okay.
So already they had gone through trauma, and then you add salt to injury again. Then what do you want them to do? And I'm afraid some of them may even be harboring suicidal ideas. So I think we need to really help them.
Thank you.
We need to help them, yes.
Thank you for at least agreeing to speak to us on this, and we wish you and your ward well. We hope that you get some answers to the many questions on your mind at the moment. You just had a parent whose daughter is among the 8 who have been dismissed by the Ghana Education Service for a viral video in which they were heard using very unprintable words against the President of the Republic, which many of you have also condemned, in part of the comments you've been sharing.